Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill on this Monday. Josh Heupel, not clear on Hendon Hooker. Left that very much in doubt as far as his availability for Saturday at Missouri. A noon start, 11 a.m. local time in Columbia. I said last night on The Nation I thought he was very questionable. I think Cooper Mays is doubtful at this point. I mean, he just probably wasn't 100%, and then you re-injure it, and all of a sudden he's got a hand injury too. Makes it hard for a center when you don't have a good hand and then a bad ankle.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hand injury they could probably play through.
Sure.
But the fact that he just couldn't move at the end, I think it's going to be really hard for him to be prepared. That means Jerome Carvin's going to get all the reps this week and has to play center, and has to play center better than what he's played. He's got to clean some snap stuff up. I think the bigger thing for Jerome, and he talked about it when he met with the media last week, he's got to play faster at center. He's got to get to the ball faster, get people lined up, make their declares on who has what, read the front, those things they ask the center to do. He's got to do it at a faster pace. Listen, Cooper Mays is not the most physical lineman they have, but it's pretty obvious when he's on the field they play at a different clip and a more effective clip offensively. Jerome Carvin's got to step up his game, and they've got to get him ready. Glenn Ellerby's got to get him playing at a faster pace this week.
They also got to get some better play at the guard position because, with Carvin moving back to center, if Cooper can't go, there is no Kingston Harris to kind of, give Kingston a role if Ollie struggles. Who comes in now, or is it simply shift Cade inside? I think probably shifting Cade inside makes more sense against a Missouri or a South Carolina than it would if you were playing, Georgia.
Well, see, I might disagree with you because Georgia's got Jordan Davis inside. You need the most physical guy you can find on the interior versus, some speed guys. Georgia likes that middle blitz. The fact of the matter is they're not going to have their best five on the field. Ollie Lane's going to get an opportunity there. He's going to have to step up and play much better than he did when he was given an opportunity in that Missouri game or in that Pitt game that he didn't necessarily capitalize on. Then it becomes, what do you do for your next guy? Yeah, you're going to slide Cade inside. But is it going to be Crawford? Is it going to be Dane Davis? What are you going to do at that tackle position if you have to make another move inside at guard? Listen, this team doesn't have a lot of depth in a lot of places. They have zero depth on the offensive line. They can ill afford any other injuries, particularly in the interior.
I was told they were 10 deep. No?
Somebody said that. Interesting on the quarterback thing, too, from this standpoint. Instead of Josh Heupel saying, well, we'll wait and see later in the week, he almost called Hendon Hooker doubtful in his press conference. Like, we're just not sure if he's going to be able to go, instead of just the old patent, well, we'll see. He kind of came back and said, we'll see where he's at later in the week. But he almost presented him as doubtful at the start. So we'll see where we're not going to get an answer on the quarterback situation until Saturday. We'll see what we can pick up during the week. But obviously Joe Milton going to take first-team reps while Hendon Hooker's trying to recover.
As far as kind of the ever-evolving safety position, it's clear that the trust factor is something that they're going to have to earn more and more and more for Christian Charles, Tamarion McDonald. I know Willie coming in here and said last week, hey, I want to get those guys more and more. But, Saturday they didn't play them near the end of the game, and Tennessee just is comfortable with the guys they have right now.
Yeah, I think Christian Charles is the one pushing. No
Yeah.
offense to McDonald. I think McDonald does some good things, but I think there's a greater trust factor in Christian Charles right now with where he is mentally with his defense. Look, if they can't play any better at that safety position, they're going to have to really look at it. I know their trust factor is not where it needs to be. They need to be more effective at the safety position. I think McCullough's got to play much better than what he's played to this point.
It's Tennessee and Missouri coming up Saturday at noon. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price.